For those of you who don't know, I started this channel to just showcase my journey, showing my ups and downs. And that's it, just staying authentic. And what I've realized is that I also make these videos for myself. When I choose a topic, it's because I'm going through something. And then I think, what would I like for someone else to remind me of right now? What do I need to hear? And the topic for today is that, wishing for things to be perfect will lead to misery because perfect doesn't exist. Well, at least perfect only exists in in small glimpses of time. It's not something that happens after the end credits of a movie or, just before. I have experienced a few perfect moments in my life. Yeah, but they only lasted, a few seconds, maybe a few minutes. So why would you want to chase a perfect moment or a perfect life when it doesn't exist? That will just lead to more misery because you have expectations of something that you want to achieve, if you want. Now, I don't think any of us consciously think, I want perfection. I'm just trying to talk to the subconscious, because expectations build if we don't stay conscious about what's happening inside our minds and what we try to achieve. So that's what I'm going through right now. So, for example, this channel, I know a few people are going to watch this, so I want to give you guys some value. But if I try to achieve the same things as some of my top performing videos, that will put a lot of pressure on myself, because I guess in some way my best performing video is the perfect video. And so I want to achieve the same. But I can't do that every time. But I can try to enjoy sitting here talking to the camera, like I once did. I still do, but I don't think the motivation is not the same, because very quickly it becomes that I only feel good about it if it performs well and if I can see that viewers gain some value from it. You guys. But I think I'm just trying to remind myself and trying to remind you guys that, progress is not linear. It's just about keep moving to the next goalpost. And it is important to have a goalpost that makes sense and that is developing you in the right direction. So instead of me thinking about the goalpost being 1,000 subs, the goalpost should be to continually find out what brings me joy when I sit in front of the camera. You see? So it's not just a number, because, well, yes, it would be nice to gain 1,000 subscribers. That should happen at some point, right? But it doesn't really matter, because what matters is that I give you guys value and that I gain something from sitting here. Because It should be joyful. It shouldn't be a chore. Because why am I doing it then? So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now is that something is like holding me back from 100% enjoying this. And that's just me being honest. So I'm trying to find back that, the core of it. Because don't get me wrong, like I love doing this, but there's just something about, there's something I have to figure out. And I think it has something to do with the perfection paralysis. And instead of trying to achieve perfect, I just have to embrace imperfect action. And like taking action is more important. Because if I always want perfection, then, that's why we have the term, like the saying, perfection paralysis. You want something to be perfect so bad that you don't even take action at all. You just keep thinking about how to make something perfect. And like if you want to make a YouTube channel, that's the biggest trap. You buy the camera, you buy all the things, you plan and you plan and you plan, but you don't take action. You don't make the video. And that's with all other things in life. You plan and plan and plan, but you don't need to plan. You just need to start right now. And I didn't know how to address this issue before I sat down to record. But now I've opened up the box. You can say I've opened up this issue. I've taken action and I'm sitting here. It's also a matter of energy. Do I have enough energy to sit down, talk about this? But I should always have enough energy because it's literally just me talking about my issues, my problems, my challenges in life, my ups and downs, and trying to turn it into something that I can use for myself. And then hopefully you can use, you watching right there, because we all have one thing in common. Two things, many things. We all have everything in common, right? We have a human experience going on. And even though we all have unique experiences, we are all human. And we are all going to die at the end of this experience. Whatever that means. I don't know. So what I found is that when I'm going through something, it's what all humans go through at some level. Right. So just to go meta for a second, now that I'm talking about it, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm finding back to that core of what I try to do with this channel. Because so easily it becomes about numbers and matching your last video and all this bullshit. Or trying to climb the semen retention streak numbers, because if I get over 100 days, 200 days, I'm going to gain more subscribers. But it doesn't matter. It matters that I connect with myself and that I connect with you. Or at least I deliver a message that is interpretable, and that I stay honest, and that I'm just authentic being myself, and that I'm not acting. That's like the most important, that I don't act, but I'm truly Emil Ilum talking to you right now. And I am. Well, I don't know how to be any other person. But just to make that point. Things have been crazy lately. I've been on the carpentry school and it's been great. It's been awesome. But I'm also exhausted. And tomorrow and the following week, I'm doing some very exciting things. I'm going to work for this firm, but it's like a very short internship that is a part of the school curriculum. So I'm supposed to show that I'm a good worker, right? And hopefully they will take me into like a full-time internship starting October. So it's sort of a trial and it starts tomorrow. So I'm excited for it, a bit nervous. I just know I have to do amazing. I have to, just do an awesome job, take action. So that's been taking up a lot of space in my mind. And I think that's why it's also, been a little bit difficult to find the time to talk to you guys and also just check in. But it's so important, and I will keep going. I will keep sharing my journey because it's very fruitful for me, and for hopefully it's also fruitful and meaningful to some of you guys. What I find is in the comment section and seeing some of you guys' videos is like, it's just one challenge after the next. And also some of you guys, you are having you're on this honeymoon period of semen retention, or you have a very great period of your life going right now. And I'm just so happy for you guys, and you should just enjoy it. I love those periods in life. I'm still dealing with self-sabotaging in different ways. It's like I haven't quite, truly accepted that I deserve to be successful, or even allow myself to be in that state for very long, only a few months. And I think it has something to do with, my upbringing, higher powers, just the way that life is. We have to go through ups and downs all the time. But instead of, going higher lows, like lower lows all the time, just it has to be 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps. Sometimes we take leaps of progression, and sometimes we hit a plateau. And I feel right now simultaneously that I am making leaps and leaps and leaps, but I'm also kind of plateauing because it's just like I'm being pulled through this ride of insane progression, evolution. I'm sort of just observing as I'm being pulled through. And that's why these check-ins are very meaningful to me. That's what I need to remember, is that I can do life. I can go crazy in life and still sit down at the end of the day and take a breather and enjoy the fruits of my labor and enjoy relaxation, because I will never achieve perfect. There is only now, and now is imperfect and perfect at the same time. So it's just about staying present and enjoying what I have and what you guys have. Like, see what I'm saying? I think I get it for now. So, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.